Okay, so we have bowling report, February 19th, 2018. All right, so I do have video back, and next week is going to be on a TV pair, so I should have video of actual bowling next week if everything goes well. Tonight, interesting night after last week. Last week was really interesting. Tonight we were on 19 and 20, lanes 19 and 20. And after last week, the lane's hooking a lot. This week, it seems like there was a ton of oil down the lane. So I got no idea why. It's all a mystery to me. You know, from week to week, you just don't know. So, I had a real good shot throwing the barometer shot. Imagine a barometer and me. No, that's kind of dumb. Well, anyway, throwing the barometer shot, real good shot on lane 19. Lane 20 seemed like I just could never get a 10 pin out. If I got the 10 pin out, I left a 7 pin. So it's just like I couldn't get the ball to tip on the back end on lane 20. And if I moved my feet too far to the right, it wanted to hit the dry boards to the right and hook. So it became challenging. Okay, so in game one, we were starting on 19. So I go strike on 19, 9 spare on 20. Strike on 19, 9 spare on 20. Strike on 19, 9 spare on 20. And somehow managed to strike out for 240. Which is like almost exactly what I did last week in game two. Where I left a 10 pin just on the fill ball for 239. Otherwise, exact same game. Which brings us to game two. Let's see, I started through game two. I never missed striking on lane 19. Lane 20 was a different story. I don't think I had a double. I guess I didn't, according to the score that I shot. No doubles, so still no striking. Oh yeah, that's right. I struck for the first time on lane. I was gonna say lane 20, but that's incorrect. Here's what I did. I finally decided, and I wanted to do this earlier, and I was still hitting the pocket. I never missed a pocket until the 9th frame of the second game. In the 9th frame of the second game, I decided to put wrist device number 2, or excuse me, this is number 1. Wrist device number 1 on, and tried to create a little more shape down lane on lane 20. And, now I'm gonna put the wrist device on. Now I got to debate how far do I want to move my feet. It's going to hook more. So I moved my feet 2 boards, tried to get cute with it, and 6, 7, 10. So this is just nice move. You're doing great. You don't want to take 9 spare in the 9th frame. Well, we were losing the game by a ton anyway, so I decided, take a shot. And so that made me end up with 183 in the second game. I left the wrist device on. I moved, let's see, 2 more boards left with my feet on 20. I stayed right where I was on 19 most of the night. I did inch in towards the end of the middle of the third, end of the third game on 19. But, and the third game was the very, very, very typical barometer shot. spare, double, spare, double, a bunch of spares, and like a 3-bagger in a 10th frame, and 225, and thanks for showing up. So it's a 648, very typical barometer shot series, you know, just striking almost every time on lane 19 for the whole night, and once in a while on 20 when it was in the mood. So I mean, I don't know why the variance in the lane conditions from week to week. Can't answer those questions. Yeah, so all I know is you know, basically, and by the way, when I say I put this on, I'm still throwing the barometer shot with it. It's just like that will naturally make the ball have 1 to 2 more revs on it down the lane, as if rev challenged, among other challenges. But anyway, I'm hitting the pocket. I remember leaving the 610 one time. I made it. Other than that, I think other than that and the 6-7-10, I hit the pocket every time the whole night. Yeah, I never left a 2-pin combination or a 2-pin. Trying to think. Never left the 3-6 combination at all. So yeah, I think I hit the pocket every time other than that. So I mean, I'm bowling well. That's what I do when I'm bowling well. And just I'm not scoring particularly, but that's what I said. You know, you want the barometer shot, you got it, but you're just gonna take your over and under 660 from week to week, and tonight, if you bet the under, you won. You got lucky to win, I think. I think I bowled a lot better than 648, but the pair, you know, the lanes were a little different, and the pair from lane to lane was different, quite a bit different. So, you know, I was second high on the pair, you know, with some really good bowlers on the pair. Hannibal bowled well. He shot a 670. And, yeah. All right, so next week we travel to 25 and 26. Yeah, I think it's 25 and 26. It is a TV pair. Hopefully, I will have video. So until that time, arrivederci.